Greetings, Twilight Struggle fans. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am joined myself by one Jordan Cass, also known as Donzo Bean, and we are doing a Twilight Struggle game on the Saito platform today. It's some kind of a Saito tournament. So I normally like to do a nice introduction, but I'm going to turn things over to Jordan for introduction, context setting, and things of that nature. So, Jordan, welcome onto the show. Talk us through this one.
Thank you, Justin. Good to be here. I had no idea what I was signing up for. I didn't know what Saito was. I thought it was like, how we got like Evergreen Cup that doesn't seem to be specifically related to something. I'm like, sure, it's like Saito Cup. But no, what I've now learned 10 minutes ago is that Saito is its own little service platform, whatever, that is apparently blockchain based. They've got a little arcade that has a number of games. I guess Twilight Struggle is one of the first ones they threw on there, but apparently. If you're watching, you can see the screen here, and it looks quite different than what we're used to seeing on Playdeck. So we're all going to go on this journey together, see how janky it is. But I guess I don't know exactly where Pro is in the standings. I guess they're to best of three now. But if he gets first or second, $40 is on the line for first or second. You get the board game Here I Stand. If you get first, $20 for third place. So there's some real stakes here that we don't always see in our Twilight Struggle tournaments.
Okay. All right, some real cash on the line. That'll buy Crow some. I don't know what do they buy over there in Great Britain? Tea, wigs,
I
something.
mean, tea's a pretty safe bet. Uh, let's see. We have okay. So we're over here. We have some vibrating influence numbers, um, but we seem to be setting up for a pretty standard U.S. setup over here. We're following. We're going to be following Crow over here on the U.S. side. Looks like I think we're on the
Yep.
U.S. side.
Yeah. Crow, so Crow looks like he's the USSR,
Oh, see, okay, you're right.
and Crow
I'm
does
looking
not
over
have a
here on the
good
right
headline.
now. Okay.
Crow's hand is
Yeah,
okay, but he does not have a good headline.
I would probably, I would, I'd rather save it to turn two, but considering the fact we're going to want to hold defectors anyway, my main is to headline blockade here in hopes that they've got one of Decalled Eastall in their hand.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not an amazing headline on turn one, but okay, so that shows us the headline now.
Okay. So blockade. Yeah, that was the only real choice. What did he
This is
discard to blockade?
it said they were making their choice, and then I didn't see what got discarded. And, this is funny. Um, yeah, I don't know how to tell that, but you know, maybe we'll find out at some point later. Hopefully, it was Eastall.
Okay. So yeah, Jordan, you were talking about discarding, holding defectors, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do that. You've got NORAD and Marshall in your hand. Those are not events you want to give on turn one. Um,
No,
okay. Blockade. Ah. Uh, all right. Um, so is this just a three-op coup in Iran for you, Jordan? Or are
I
you doing
think
something
I'm
else?
just doing a Comic Con coup here. Yeah, I mean, it's either that if we want to. I sometimes get a little too clever for myself, and I'll go for high def con here, and like we have medium ops, I guess I'd say here, and we could without an access card we could consider that, but that's probably getting a little bit too clever, and we probably want to just take the three op Comic Con coup of Iran.
Yeah, that would
I don't
that
know.
would
What
be
are you
my
thinking
play.
here? Yeah, I think yeah, and I think you're correct. We probably can't hold defectors. We're probably spacing NORAD, holding Marshall would be my guess.
Yeah, I think that's what I'd do. We're gonna have to give special here. So yeah, I think you're gonna have to play defectors and give the VP. Let it get back in the reshuffle. I think you hold Marshall, hoping to get you in. You space NORAD. Okay, here we go.
Ooh, okay. So he's decided to go with the high DEFCON approach. So presumably this means this is going to force Frantzypantz to taking Pakistan here.
Yep. So that kind of forces the opponent that you're doing the thing that Zimowitz says not to do, which is forcing your opponent to make a good play. So
Yeah, it's a good way to frame it.
I don't know what is accomplished by that if you're going to coup Pakistan. If you're not going to coup Pakistan, you're just letting them into India, which I don't know if I like that so much either. You're going to have to coup at some point.
Yeah, I get like the idea of going Afghanistan is to force the play, but like the U.S. is probably fine with that. They say, okay, if you take the coup on Pakistan, if you miss, great. If you hit it, I have a counter coup, and they also might have IP war in hand. So like, it's not putting, I don't mind. I never mind getting too influenced in South Korea right away, but it's not putting much pressure on them beyond that.
Yep. Okay. What did they? Oh, they just filled France immediately. Didn't even get out of Iran.
Well, now I think you take Pakistan.
Yeah.
Now put the pressure on the U.S. to hit the coup.
I'd take Afghanistan
I don't.
and Pakistan, set up the real lines.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
excuse me, set up
I don't
real lines
love.
and domination in Asia.
Yeah, I generally don't love to spend the extra op or the extra two ops on Afghanistan, but it's only one more at the moment. I guess we can probably spare it, especially because Middle East was the headline, correct, for
Middle
U.S.
East was the headline, and Peter is signaling here that he has Europe scoring, obviously, to fill France like that,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
completely ignore Pakistan.
I think that probably Crow is considering punting and eventing De Gaulle here. I don't think that accomplishes a lot if he does that. But yeah, I'd like to just see either just special into Pakistan or De Gaulle, Pakistan plus Afghanistan. My only reticence with that is like, let's say that we get hit with a coup, and we decide we want to make an influence play. I'm just getting a little text coup fails. This is funny. We don't have a playable 3 op left until our AR6.
Yeah. Okay. So coup misses. Peter puts one into France. And I assume now it's just going to score Europe. Yeah.
So sorry, did we take a special coup of Iran? Is that what
Yeah.
just
He took a
happened?
special coup of Iran, missed cleanly. Now Peter scored Europe. So now Asia is all that's left. I think. Okay, Crow's spaces. I would have much rather taken Pakistan, as you said. Um,
Yeah, I think Crow is doing something I see a lot of players do, which is just kind of being very Pakistan shy when there's the combination of IP war and coup threat. But ultimately, we don't have access. We don't have a way beyond De Gaulle to threaten Europe, and like it's not much of a threat. Middle East is scored, so like this is where we need to be spending our time and our energy. So I think he just needs to be putting the pressure on and going for Pakistan.
yep.
Because if we don't, then like let's say Europe scored. Now all the U.S.'s attention can get directed. They can, even if they want to, toss 3 influence into Pakistan, make our lives more difficult. And now they're putting more pressure on us to roll higher.
Okay. 4 op play here. I assume that's 2 Pakistan, 1 Malaysia, 1 something else. No. Still not going into Pakistan.
This is some interesting chicken game here. I mean, I don't know. My best guess is that the U.S. does not, or Frantzypantz doesn't have IP war here, because otherwise, I think he would be feeling more confidence about inviting the coup. So I think this is just like maybe they're both reticent, both shy to make the play.
Yep. And
Yeah,
Crow probably wants Peter to have to coup Iraq rather than getting a coup in Pakistan.
yeah, and that makes some sense, but ultimately he's not making substantial headway in the only unscored region on the board right now.
Yes. And he's also down 7 VP or excuse me, 8 because he gave defectors. So that's not too good. I'd be playing a lot more aggressively in Asia here, figuring we need to get some points in the early war. Oh, interesting. Peter's going to just take Thailand. Well, do you go for a big old China card coup on turn 1?
I really, really hate doing that, especially because we're still at 5, correct? Oh no, sorry, we're not at 5 anymore. We're 4 now.
Yeah,
Boy,
DEFCON
I
4.
don't know.
You take a China card coup, you need a 3, right? No, you need a 4. You need a 4 to get
Yeah,
it. 50-50 shot.
if we hit a 3, we at least have made it so they can't take both Pakistan and Thailand.
Yes,
so
and we get
I guess,
Laos, which is important.
Yeah, so I guess if we're willing to take that risk, boy, that's ugly, especially with all of CIA. I believe CIA, Duck, and 5-Year Plan are all unseen. Is that correct?
Yeah, we have not seen any of them.
Yeah, I don't love it, but also, given where the VP track has led us, maybe we need to start thinking about making a serious play like that.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I'd take that coup in Thailand with Middle East. Okay.
All right. Well, he gets enough to get Laos and Cambodia and Pakistan at least. We'll still be vulnerable to an IP war, but we should. Then we're just trying to fade that IP war, and otherwise we can stop Dom.
Okay, he takes Pakistan. He gives Suez, and now with containment, we should, I guess, take Laos and Pakistan, right?
Yeah, I think that's the play. Oh no, take Laos. No.
I
Laos Cambodia is so important here.
Much prefer that to fight for country count. Now, Peter needs a coup, right? Yes, he does.
I believe that is correct.
Peter also is wanting to give up, is fine giving up. Peter, what did he do? Oh, no, he did not take the coup.
He went 1 time and 1.
He stopped Asia Dom and gave up the 3 VPs. But that also took DEFCON up to 4, which gives Crow another shot at Thailand if he wants it. Crow's hand looks a little bit better this time. Gets a decall, which is nice. He gets a couple of wars, but not the one he was looking for.
So what are we at as far as how many VPs did that give us on Delos?
Okay, D-stall. There it was. He discarded D-stall. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Crow. Sorry,
Crow,
I just sent him a little chat. Okay, so we know D-stall is in the discard. We have decall. Can't use it on Thailand because that we gave up China. But obviously it can still help us in Africa. But DEFCON is at 4. Defector's gone, which is nice. But I don't think we want to headline decall with DEFCON at 4. So is this a De Gaulle headline?
I'm not so sure that I wouldn't headline decall here. If the idea is that we have this option to take a coup of Thailand to put that pressure on, like we can still do our standard decall, put one of them into Thailand, as long as use our 4-op, and then assuming that Peter responds, we can still. I mean, well, either A, we get Thailand, in which case great, or we don't, so then we get another coup.
I'm sorry to interrupt you here, Jordan, but Peter headlined Duck, so that is not a thing anymore.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So everything what you were saying was important until Peter headlined Duck. Now DEFCON's at 3.
Yeah, I still, in that case, wait, what's going on here?
And now Peter, what? Peter went into Angola at DEFCON 3.
Wait, I'm very confused. What was the AR1 play?
The AR1 play, Crow took
Crow.
France, which makes sense, and the overprotected Pakistan and North Korea because he didn't want to get China jammed. Okay, but I would rather get into India with the war unseen. I would not decall here. DEF CON is at 3, guys. These guys, neither of these guys realize that DEF CON is at 3.
This is fascinating.
That Angola play makes no sense for Peter. Crow should immediately coup it, right? Am I missing something?
I mean, unless there's like a delay on what this interface is showing us.
DEF CON is at 3.
Where is the DEF CON tracker? I'm having a hard time.
It is where it is on a board. It's on the bottom of the screen.
There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's a 3, so that's all very coolable.
Yeah. Crow should have just taken one of the wars and couped Angola.
My best guess is that they both just forgot that DEF CON state had been at 4.
Yeah. I didn't mind Crow's play. I would have rather instead of overprotecting North Korea, I would have put one into India, given the IP war situation. I didn't mind his AR1 play. I didn't mind not cooing, but I didn't. China card happening here. Okay, he's gonna flip Angola. Okay, and what?
Well,
Okay.
it was a repair, not a flip, because
Oh, sorry.
on Angola.
Right. Sorry. He repaired Angola, repaired Indonesia, took Libya. And then also took Malaysia.
Well, okay, this is so strange because, I guess he's concerned about country count here, so that's why. But if he was going to make that play, I think there should have been an op into Burma to threaten India as well.
Yes, Malaysia does nothing really at this point. Okay. Now he's triggering the war. Yeah, there's a mistake. Iraq could have waited. He needed to get one into India. Now Crow is shut out in Asia. That Crow failing to get one into India is huge because if he had gotten there, he would be able to fill it now and not be dominated.
This is Crow.
Crow triggered the war. Missed.
We're
Triggered
still
the war.
at DEF CON 3, right?
Yes, we're still at DEF CON 3.
This is really funny. Wait, hold on. Did he overprotect Zaire?
Yes.
What? This is great. Maybe, okay, let's see. We're at AR, and we're at AR5. All right, maybe someone will figure it out on AR6. Well, bygones be bygones. What do you do now if you're Crow?
I mean, I guess so France has to be overprotected.
Well, obviously you could, but living in the world where you don't know what the DEF CON is, you're thinking we focus on France. Do we maybe want one into Syria because we don't want to get poked in Iraq?
I wouldn't have gone one into Portugal and one into Greece. That I don't understand. I would have just taken Dom by taking one of those countries. I certainly would not have split my influence between those two. I don't know.
No, that's not really accomplishing anything. Maybe he's trying to set up for Marshall, but what is that actually doing for us right now? No, he's not trying to set up for Marshall.
Yeah,
he's going to. Wait, now he remembers the coup? Well, take it in Africa. Don't go for the 6 here.
What? Just take that coup in Africa. Okay, well, he rolled a 5.
No, I guess that's good enough to cause problems, but we still are dominated.
Okay, so it took until AR6 for these guys to realize what DEF CON level was.
Going back to review the second cover. Yep. 4 minus 1 is 3. That's right.
Yes.
Not 2.
My son's in kindergarten. He's working that out now. Okay, this is AR6, right? So Peter should be jamming France, perhaps? No, he's not doing it. He got one into Iran. I don't know what card he played. Got one into Iran. Looks like he got one into India.
Yeah, I think India, I think, was the AR before, or or a couple ARs ago.
Okay, so Europe, so Crow redraws Europe, which is nice. That might honestly be a nice headline if we had taken Portugal or Greece, but instead we split our influence between the two, which I don't really understand. Um,
So what do
so
we know? What do we know is in the U.S. hand here?
um, no
I think
scorings.
Nasser has been
Nasser is known,
unplayed.
yes. Romanian.
Have we seen Sakovs yet?
We have, I think, yes. I believe Crow just played it for Ops last turn.
Okay.
So Romanian and Nasser we know. No scorings are known.
No,
CIA.
wait, Warsaw's been played.
Warsaw's gone.
Yeah, CIA.
CIA.
CIA, yeah.
That's 3-1 Ops known. Captured Nazi is known unless that one of those advances was due to Captured Nazi.
Yeah, I'm thinking if we have multiple known one-offs, Red Scare's probably not our headline.
Yeah, I would rather headline Europe than Purge, but we didn't take Dom.
I suppose, I mean, it's not a great headline, but if we want to get a little information and try to get lucky, we could headline. Well, I guess if he has Middle East, he's probably headlining it.
Yes, Middle East is an
I
auto
guess
headline here. Asia would
we could
not
try to
be a
get lucky
headline
and
though.
hope to catch Asia.
He certainly would not headline
try to
Asia.
catch Asia.
Yeah. C5
That might
catching
just
Asia
come
would
out
be a
of
game
the
changer because we would flip Thailand with that.
Yeah, the other option is Olympic, but that feels unnecessarily risky with a
Yeah,
possible done
can't do Olympic. Oh, another card is Vietnam. Vietnam is sitting in Peter's hand.
All right. Yeah. I mean, it's probably a waste, but it's probably Cambridge 5, I guess. Then.
Yeah, Peter's hand already sucks. I don't think he needs to be
Yeah,
purged.
as long as we take Portugal here, we should be able to get our Dom in Europe. So we don't want to waste that in the headline.
Yeah, C5, Yaku, Panama, presumably or honestly, you might even just take a huge 4-op coup with Purge in Panama.
I'm very much a fan of overcooing in Panama because it's very rare for it to be wasted ops when you're factoring in.
Wow.
We hit Asia. Wow.
No, he did not hit Asia. Peter headlined it.
Oh, we headlined it. Oh, wow.
Which is a great play from Peter because I would have been sure that Crow would, because Peter has a good path to get domination here. Just take India. Was C5 known? I wonder if C5 was. I guess maybe C5 was known, and Peter sniffed that out.
Have been yeah, it's hard for me why he would do it unless it was a known card. Or unless his hand is just so terrible, which it seems like based on the cards we're talking about, it might be that he felt he didn't have the luxury of risking anything going on and just wanted to not worry about tossing the 2.
Yeah, and Crow just cooed Panama and rolled a 1. So that's pretty miserable for him.
Hey, that's why you used the 4-op.
Peter played a 4. No. Do not give Marshall. Don't give Marshall. I still wouldn't give Marshall, but okay.
Wait, he's giving Marshall before playing Europe?
Yeah. Just play a 2-op.
Yeah, there's no rush on this.
It's fine to just play a 2-op, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the urgency is there.
Yeah, that gave him back the UK. Now, we do have 6 countries in Europe, so we're going to get this Dom. There's literally no way other than jamming France that Peter can stop it here. But I don't know if I wanted to waste... Okay, yeah, they just spaced. So, but yeah, that's a lot of ops. That's 6 ops into the Mediterranean countries. That I don't think that I'm not sure we need to spend 4 of those. I'd rather spend those taking Algeria, maybe taking Saudi. We don't have
even
any
Saudi,
access on the other
yeah.
side of the board, but I would rather be filling even expensive countries like Israel and Saudi rather than the Mediterranean countries.
Yeah, heck, even overprotecting, Nigeria in case of colonial things like that. That seems to me like a better use of our ops right now.
Yep. So okay, Jordan. Excuse me. Peter hasn't scored yet, sorry, Crow has not scored Europe yet, but he knows he's going to get this Dom off.
And Europe is a redraw, correct?
Yes, Europe is not known. Peter scored Europe on AR1. Okay, there's Romania. And so now we have 7 countries in Europe.
I mean, the good news is we're probably never getting dominated in Europe, but we didn't need to invest quite this hard.
Yep. Okay. Peter took Mexico. Just score your Dom here. Okay, that gets the VP tracker over to US +5.
For all the countless Twilight Struggle games I've played, I've never played an actual over-the-board game, so this all looks very new to me.
Yeah. All right. Well, Asia scored. Europe is scored. EEU's not that big a deal. Algeria needs to be taken. I would take Saudi as well. So there you go. That's a good France jam. No, I would play a 3-op here and get 1 into Algeria. No, I would absolutely use the 3. Right, Jordan?
Yeah,
Wouldn't you use the 3? I don't know if I'd use China to take Algeria.
We're behind. We're behind in VPs. We're behind in mid-war. Well, I guess we're roughly even in Africa, but we're otherwise behind in mid-war. We're behind in Asia long term. That's subject to change. So we I don't think have the option of holding back ops right now. Like we should be playing immediately, and losing a battleground there to Algeria is potentially a huge difference in the game going forward.
Okay, well, with this 3-op, with the early Vietnam, you could flip over Laos if you want. I don't know. So, I'm a big France overprotector, but I don't know if it needed to be done right there. I might have put 2 South Africa is fine. Taking Saudi is also fine because we have that is going to stop Middle East Dom because we know now we're about to see Nasser. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we got some problems. Puppets is a disaster. VOA is a disaster. Sadat and Camp David are both quite annoying. OPEC is useless, and Southeast Asia is a problem. Although we can dump it with 5-year plan. Nuke subs is a problem. Walk me through this, Jordan. How are you handling this?
I think this is an auto China card AR1. We have so many problems in our hand.
Yeah, but if you do that, you can't dump Southeast to 5-year plan.
Honestly, I mean that's bad. I guess the question is, do we think that? So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the moment, that's a net -4. So do we think it's worth it to trigger?
That's true.
Well,
you're absolutely right. We cannot.
We'd be spacing voice. Like
can't get puppets.
We'd have to, if we're holding 5-year plan, we'd have to give puppets to an unoccupied South America that we have no access to. Like that's just so bad.
Nope.
I don't know if we
You're 100% right. We're spacing voice. You're playing China and you're holding 5-year plan and puppets, and that means you're giving nuke subs, which means you're giving up a coup in Africa.
This is ugly. I would honestly probably take each, since we have both Sadat and Camp David. I would take Egypt just to get an extra VP from OPEC because I think we're going to be pretty desperate here.
What's your headline here? I guess it's Southeast.
That's a great question.
If we're using China, it's Southeast, right?
I mean, it's Southeast or it's a dead headline of one small step, but I think Southeast is the answer.
What? Camp David? Why?
Okay.
I don't understand that at all.
I don't
understand why we're giving up those 2 ops.
Don't get 5-year plan here. Oh
Okay.
no. Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Crow.
that's going to take us out of Africa. But
Oh
we
my
do get a big
God.
but that we do at least get a coup in Angola, right?
Whew. Yeah. I mean, if we're looking for silver linings here, yes.
Giving a 3-op coup
But
here is
that's.
bad too. Um,
I mean, there was no good. There was no good answer to that.
yeah.
But I don't know. I think considering how we knew our hand was, or like the problems that we had in our hand, I still think honestly giving up the
Oh,
coup with OPEC
oh,
was
and because
preferable
of
to the 5-year
missile
plan.
envy, we get the coup in Angola, which is good, but we have to take a 2-op coup on a like critically important coup here.
Yeah, I mean we're just hoping to roll big,
You've
really.
got to, if you don't roll a 4 here, you are on the fast train to being controlled in Africa.
Yep. Oof. Are we play for ops? What?
Yeah,
No,
it's a
what are you doing?
coup.
Okay. Oh, sorry. It's the way that it works. The formatting. My best guess is that he's okay. I was wondering if he was
And he missed.
okay, and that's not enough. Ugh.
Okay, so now we're going to lose Nigeria, Angola, Zaire, and we are going to have to use China probably if we want to take South Africa, although maybe we can get it with OPEC.
Oh, brother. So now,
Okay, hey, good news.
yeah.
Now nuke subs doesn't do anything.
Sorry, I looked away for half a second. What happened?
A Crow spaced puppets, which was the right play, and he hit the roll. So he did get 2 VPs out of it. But hey, now nuke subs is no big deal.
Nothing to coup.
Yeah,
Well, that's great.
I don't understand why Crow headlined Camp David though.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going, I don't know. I think he was just trying to get rid of an obligation, but I don't know.
All right. Well, this is you're going to take South Africa, and then Peter's going to take Botswana, and we're going to get realigned out.
Yeah, I mean, at least it forces multiple plays in order for him to then
Oh,
get
he
to take
had
Botswana.
Africa. Oh, what a disaster.
Did Africa just get scored?
Yes, Peter had Africa, and now we're giving him an additional
Okay.
5 VPs.
All right. Well, this is not looking ideal.
And Middle East is still unscored. Crow's only
I mean,
decent region. Okay, well that's a break for Crow. Crow's only decent region is Europe, and it's scored. Asia's also scored. Middle East is not scored, and Central's not scored, and we have no foothold there. This
yeah, I
I
mean,
think.
we just need to get some power cards. We need some. We need lithium. We
Yep.
need some access.
Yeah. This play is terrible, but it's the best available play.
Mercy. So what are we doing the rest of this turn? Maybe grab a Sadat.
Sadat into Israel probably.
Yeah, seems fine too, I guess.
Okay, Peter
U.S.
spaces, but again, we don't know what he spaced. Is it at the top? Quagmire. Okay. So I think Sadat into Israel, and then nuke subs. It's a little weird. You could put nuke subs into Pakistan, I guess. Gives you access to India and threatens a flip later. I don't know. This is all incredibly terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a better idea than that unless we want to just take a poke of Iran or something, but I don't know how much that's doing for us.
Yeah, poke of
I guess
Egypt.
a poke of Iran sets up. Well, you can poke Egypt, or a poke of Iran also sets up a similar possibility of using Muslim Rev,
Yeah.
where you can actually just flip the country with a Muslim Rev.
Yeah, yeah.
But to your point, if you do it in Egypt and you get Muslim Rev, then you can remove from Egypt and Libya, and then have that access straight to Libya.
Okay.
Okay.
Big roll on the
Coup.
Che coup. There's no second coup. Oh, and he's just cooing back and missing. Oh, yeah, and also that was a sneaky little play. He could have. Crow could have turned down that coup to stop Millops and pick up another 2VP, but he took the coup without thinking and accomplished nothing.
Yeah. Regime was scored already. There was no urgency there.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Crow is just riding the vibes right now at this point.
Yeah, I don't think the vibes are good. It's just a bumpy ride.
Well, this is the thing. It can be frustrating watching Crow play, because you're like, why are you in such a good mood? Things are going terribly for you, but he just refuses to have a bad time.
Okay, Crow gets a good hand for the first time since turn 2. He gets Muslims, which is good. He gets 2 other 4s. He gets Salt. I don't know what Salt can pick up at the moment. He does get Middle East, but he has weapons to deal with that. Alliance is just 1 grain to space. Talk me through this, Jordan.
What did he end up doing with new subs?
He put 1 into Thailand to remove the overprotection.
I see. Okay.
And then Peter just fixed it. I liked your play of poking Iran, or mine getting 1 into Egypt and first access into Libya better, but that made sense too.
As far as how we're approaching this, I think. Well, okay. First of all, Defectors
gone.
Back in the discard.
Defectors is gone. Yes, I believe Peter just played it for Ops.
I think this is probably, given Middle East being in our hand, I think this is still probably just a Muslim, and kind of hope that we see a DEFCON degrader, like a Cuban missile, if that's around, or boy, are we going to see a degrader though? Because we don't have any influence.
Yeah, Junta is not. Junta is not a degrader now.
I still think probably Muslim Rev is the most straightforward, based on what we need to do, and then maybe we, like silly as it might seem, we might end up salting for Muslim Rev again to put additional pressure on.
Yeah.
But like, with the VP track, I can't see, but I think we're at like minus 13 or 12 or something right now.
Yeah, this is a clear Muslim headline. Okay, Bear Trap is not great. That's not horrible. I would rather take out of Iran, right?
I think I would want one. I would want Egypt and Iran, and that way we have adjacency to 2 places that we can potentially fill.
Particularly because we just missed the roll. So Crow now can take a coup if he wants and get back into Egypt, locking us out of Italy.
Whereas it would have been
Italy.
It would have been fun. Yeah, it would have been 5 influence otherwise to fill both Iran and Egypt, and now it's just 2 influence to block us off. So, not great.
Yeah. So we missed the roll. That's a disaster.
So now I guess probably we just see a fill of Egypt here, and then a coup of, I don't know, Iran, so Saudi. It doesn't matter, or maybe even Iran, just to give something that can't be easily poked. I don't know.
Oh boy.
Boy. What did we just pitch Alliance?
He dumped Alliance and missed.
This is looking close to over right now. Oh, Crow. You poor unfortunate man. Well, I'm looking forward to listening to the ebullient stream of these 2 and seeing how our somber tone is contrasted with all the fun they're presumably having.
Yes, I look for. I'm going to be going right away to turn two with that DEF CON decall weirdness.
I messaged Crow to tell him we were losing it about the whole DEF CON thing, and he was like, "Yeah, I said you guys would be losing."
Okay, so Peter cooed South Africa and missed. Crow's out of the trap after discarding cultural. And now
Oof.
we might get dominated in the Middle East, despite our monster hand. Although I guess we can win an ops war in Israel. But Middle East, as bad as it had looked, and when we had to give up Camp David and Sadat, looked like maybe it could be a big number for us. So yeah, now we got to just pump four into Israel,
Yeah, I mean that's crazy, but I think that's exactly right.
or you pump three into Egypt, trigger salt Muslims, but then we still need mill
Yeah,
ops. You're running out of ARs too quickly.
yeah. I think we're getting to shut the brain off territory of it seems hopeless. So like, let's not overthink this sort of a thing, even though we're not
Yep.
technically out of it. All right, well we can stop Dom at least, but that's cold comfort.
Okay, there's D-stall with salt in our hands, so that's not nothing. Um,
It's not, but we need to take Israel, score Middle East, and then coup with salt, I guess.
well, that's the issue is we if we're gonna jack DefCon way up like that, we can't not have mill ops. I don't understand this poke of
Yeah,
Iraq, given that we don't even
I
if
do.
we don't have Dom.
Yeah, but like the reason I'm assuming the reason he's doing it is to protect against a poke of himself and losing Dom that
Yeah.
way.
Okay. So we scored Middle East. Peter had to give up Allende, so that's something that helps us. Yeah. What I'd like to do is hold Salt to next turn, but you really don't want to give Panama. That's a terrible card to give right now.
I just realized we don't have a coup target. So unless we want to get one VP from cooing Costa Rica, which seems terrible,
Yeah.
we're just losing two VPs on Milops.
Yeah, and losing two VPs is not the end of the world. I mean, it's close to the end of the world given that we're already down 12. But losing four VPs because you salted on AR7 would be really bad.
Yeah, we can't event here. I think we just have to. I don't know. Maybe we're rushing West Germany. Maybe what else are we doing? Tossing. Maybe we're just filling out. Maybe we're just taking Argentina and Chile. That's the most straightforward.
Yeah, and hoping we get Libs and Junta both still out there for us to contest Central with. Yeah, I don't hate that. You know me, I like eventing Salt, but I don't know if I'd want to give up
No,
China to do it.
I'd love to, but we can't go down to negative 16 just for the sake of salting.
Yeah. I was thinking, well, we could play China, hold both Salt and Panama. Now that's an annoying poke.
True.
More garbage.
Um, this is not it.
More garbage. One, two, three, four. Is that
We get
five one
fresh.
ups?
Yeah, that is pretty bad. Four or yeah, five one-ups, including one Denman. So and we're contending with an ABM. Woof. So I guess the good news is we can get a brush on Italy potentially, unless we think we need a counter on like an Argentina coup here. But we actually, honestly, might not even have the luxury. Well, no, we have to. We're potentially getting Doms here via Poland. I totally missed that.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Yeah. Brush has got to go
So
Italy.
is this? Yeah, I guess it's Italy.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's unmodified. Oh
We
well,
went
you rolled a one
Mexico
anyway.
here.
So nice roll
Yeah, I
there.
mean, yeah. Ugh. So I guess we take what is this a U.S. Japan coup of Mexico?
Yeah.
I mean, that's ugly, but like, what else are we doing here?
Or you can U.S. Japan try and take back Poland.
Oh,
I mean,
what the
I would have
heck?
said
What the heck?
I'm going to put four ops. I would have brushed Italy and put four ops into Poland, and said Like, let's try and win with Euro control. But as the Soviets in the mid-war, that is really hard to do, particularly with blockade gone. Okay, yeah, Bert the Turtle. Yeah, this is worth giving China.
So what are we turning 6 or 7 here? I
This
cannot
is
tell.
turn 6, I believe. Yes. Yes, it's turn 6. Okay, we just got
I see
Comic
there's a little
Con.
hidden icon, the yellow icon at the top of the screen. I see it
Yeah,
now.
turn 6. Okay, Argentina coup. Yep, that's a
Ugh, good
disaster.
gravy.
I mean, it's pretty much DEFCON only here. Um, we're getting pretty close to that territory. So, okay, got to get. I mean, OAS is a disaster. Panama Canal is a disaster. So you're probably holding both of those, right?
I,
And
I mean, there's where are we at on the space race?
we're both are at space 3. So you could space omit.
Because yeah, unless there was another two up there that was desperately needing a space, I might have spaced omit.
Yeah. Also, DEFCON is at 3, so we need to take a coup.
Yeah, I mean, this should probably just be Nigeria.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I don't mind
Oh, we will bear you
even though it's
Huta Summit.
extremely.
Crow is showing us the cards that were discarded. Thank you, Crow. Um, yeah, so we're going to take a
I mean,
coup.
yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Why
that.
not pitch Summit? Or I mean, Kunsa. It's totally reasonable to pitch Kunsa there. We got to get Lone Gunman back in the deck. Uh, I don't know. I'm with you at least as far as yes, it's extremely implausible for the USSR in the late war, but I think we have to maintain the possibility of a Europe control being an out because otherwise we're like very slim on those. Hoping he redraws Lone Gunman and multiple other things go right.
Yep. Okay, so we need to take South Africa back.
So did we take a coup and fail? Did I miss that?
He took a coup of Mexico and only dislodged 1 influence. He did not try
I see.
Nigeria. Took a 2-op coup of Mexico and rolled a 3.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but we needed a 6 for it to matter. So,
Yep.
well, Crow, I hope you're enjoying your. Hold on, what did he say? It was poulet fumé. Say
It
that.
sounds like the French for chicken smoke, but it's clearly not that. Okay, he tried the war and hit it. 16 VPs here.
This is less than ideal.
The Independent Reds also want to space this, right? Just space this. Get headline peak. Headline peak is
Yeah,
good
I
for
mean,
DEFCON wins.
yeah, we are way past caring about if we give ourselves DEFCON problems here.
Yeah. I mean, what do you do? What what do you do? You have no access
I,
to anything.
I, I mean, I think I probably I think I maybe either firm up European countries or maybe toss 1 or 2 into uh, Benelux just so that he can't set up the an even real line situation when we want to keep it at +1 if that opportunity comes around for us taking realigns on Italy and West Germany.
Okay, Crow is doing the same math we are, and is not liking what he sees. But okay, Benelux is fine. Peru to maybe crawl up to Colombia, like this is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot to be done here. I mean, you're just kind of hoping to dodge things, and everything works out absolutely perfectly. I mean, we're looking at like a sub 1% chance here, probably.
Yeah, I mean, well, you got to give up. You're gonna have to give up Kitchen here for 2 VPs, and Central's gonna be 2 VPs, and that's gonna be all she wrote.
Yeah. Is How I Learned seen?
It is.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of other ways it could get finished off here.
Crow's got to get Gunman back on the deck, so that's what you play now.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible we could make it to turn 8 if the timing is right on, Live the All. Junta is pitched to Omid. So we're just kind of hoping that happens, or that we can. Well, we don't have headline peaks, so they could potentially, if they draw Live the Alls, just draw Central in the headline.
Yeah, we had the option to try and get headline peak, but it didn't space.
Well, I'm a creature of habit, and I don't like change, and I don't know if I'm going to commentate a Saito video again, let me tell you.
Yeah, this is hard. It's hard to figure out what happened. What's happening here?
I'm going to get motion sick here. Stop it, Crow. For all the grief I give him, Crow is a lovely gentleman, a lot of fun to hang out with, and I hate a lot of the Twilight Struggle moves that he makes.
Yes, I can hear that. Okay. Peter tried and missed on space. We got to put Gunman back in the deck.
Let's not overthink this one influence here, Crow. Sure, let's go for a realign on Argentina. Why not?
Yeah, that did not work.
6-2 was not going to do it.
Central scoring? Maybe he held it to AR7 for no reason? Brezhnev for 3 ops. Guatemala. We get Central. We get Fidel.
There's at least that. So I guess if we do a Fidel headline, maybe I'm going to guess a shuttle coup of Mexico, or maybe just I'd really rather save Muslim for the event to flip Iran.
Yeah, Muslim needs to be an event.
But maybe I think, I guess we could, since we control Central, we don't have to headline Fidel here. We could decall instead. Ooh, encrypting selected card. That sounds very important and official. Well, so much for that coup. I assume DEFCON just gets... No. Did it not just drop DEFCON? What did he do with that?
Playing it for 1 op, so presumably this is just a coup on Angola, right?
I see. I thought that it was indicating that he had already resolved the event. It's saying that he is playing it, but hasn't selected what it's used for.
Yep, coup of Angola. And we just dump Central
Yeah,
now,
I guess
right?
I think so. I mean, like, yeah,
Take
what's the
our
purpose of
one.
waiting here? It's not gonna save us if we take a decall now in Africa. That's not gonna stop us from losing to control here or down. So I think I like some combination. No, no, no. Don't do this. I would love to double tap Egypt first,
No,
then
he's
event.
he's got to stop. He's got to stop arms race.
Oh, arms
Arms
race.
race is
Well, I
GG
mean,
here.
what was the coup from the U.S.? Or
Nikud
how many
Southeast
belongs did they have?
African with a 3-op.
I see. So they had four. All right, fine.
Oh, VOA.
Boys,
It's not even
boys
that.
tree draw
It,
is
it's not even
no,
that big a
there's not that
deal.
much. It's just irritating in Middle East or wherever else he used it. I guess let's see, it was Chile and Middle East. So I guess this is just shuttle to repair.
Yeah, but if he has Middle East, the game's over. So you have to UN shuttle
I
here.
I think we're past worrying about that.
Yes.
I'd rather gamble on him having Middle East here and then UN. Well, either OAS or Panama both cause the same problem as far as
Yeah, that's the
access.
problem. If you give one, the other one doesn't really matter.
Yeah, so maybe it is. Maybe it was a UN of that, and then give both of them, and who cares? Big realign on Cuba.
Oh, and it hit. Okay.
All right. Well, Justin, not to move past this, very tightly contested match we have here, but do you have any good games coming up that you'll be commentating or streaming?
Good question. So tomorrow I'll have game 2 of the Atlantic League Finals between Jim Hafley and Ryan Pinderlick. Jim took game 1. So hoping
Yep,
that's a good
that was
one.
a good game. Watch that one.
And then on Monday I've got ITSL against Michael Panettiere. Oh,
Oh,
that'll
yeah,
do it.
uh, South America. Oh man. Well, Crow sure gave it his best shot, and I appreciate him putting himself out there for our analysis and enjoyment. What is your takeaway from this game,
This game was a
Justin?
disaster, and it was made harder by the fact that I didn't know what was going on for a good chunk of the time. But glad we got to hang out with Crow, hang out together, do a game, and it wasn't so bad.
Well, I had similar feelings. I tried to be as nice to Crow as I possibly could, despite some of his baffling decisions. But as usual, he made for some good entertaining watching, if nothing else.
Indeed. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. That'll wrap it up. Thanks to Crow for sharing the video, Jordan for joining me on commentary, and thanks most of all to you for listening. That was fun, but now it's done. So long, everybody.